Hi everyone, I'm Ryanne Cunningham. Today's tutorial is going to be a bridge pose, which is a beginner back bend that I'm going to break down briefly. I'm going to cue a moderation, so if you would like to have a block nearby, this would be a good thing to have just to modify if you need it. Okay, so we're going to start out on our backs. And once you're all the way down on your back, I'm going to have you take your arms, you're going to extend the arms down along your sides. Now your feet are going to be hip width apart, so walk your feet up towards your fingertips. So your fingertips are just touching the heels a little bit or the sides of the back of your feet. Your shoulders are away from the ears. Feet are firm and flat on the floor. All right, so to enter into bridge pose, your feet are going to press evenly into the mat. Start to lift your hips up to the ceiling. Your knees are going to press forward away from you, and your chest is going to lift up towards the chin. So you're trying to find length throughout your body. So start to lift up, start to engage the glutes a little bit. I like to cue that one to protect everyone's low back. So just have slight engagement, knees lengthen forward, hips straight up, sternum towards your chin. Then once you're lifted, shoulders, try to tuck your shoulders underneath you. So you're just going to walk your arms underneath your low back. You're tucking the shoulders underneath your upper back. And then if you can, interlace your fingers underneath your hips. You might have a little extra space to continue tucking your shoulders underneath your upper back. Then squeeze your glutes, lift the hips up a little bit higher, take the chest closer towards your chin, and don't sink the back of your neck down into the mat. Tilt the chin up a little bit. Try to create a little bit of a natural cervical spine curve in your vertebrae. Knees forward, chest towards your chin, forearms pressing down into the mat as you lift up. Breathing. And hold this pose for maybe, again, 5 to 10 breaths. And to exit out, first, release the hands. Take the shoulders out from underneath you and very slowly lower your hips back down to the mat. Now, if there is any discomfort or maybe just some tightness, take your knees up to your chest, separate the knees about shoulder width apart, and pull your knees up towards your shoulders. You can rock side to side, do some circles. So if bridge pose might be a little bit too intense for your body, grab your block. There's 2 levels of this block. First flat level or second level. You're going to prep your body the same exact way as you would for traditional bridge pose, except you just lift your hips up, slide your block underneath your hips, anywhere underneath the hips, wherever it's comfortable for you. So when you rest your hips down onto the block, your block isn't tilting, you don't feel wobbly, you feel like you're kind of in that comfortable space. Arms lengthen down along the sides. If your block allows for you to interlace your fingers, you're welcome to interlace your fingers. Otherwise, just tuck your shoulders underneath your upper back, turn your palms face up, tilt your chin up, and you can rest just like this, in a modified bridge pose. And then same way to exit out, hips lift, remove your block, and lower your hips down. Knees to your chest, or maybe hug them up towards your shoulders and rock side to side. You can add a spinal twist after that. I traditionally like to teach that in my classes after a back bend, or just take a forward fold. And that is our bridge pose. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.